Good morning, Titans. Today is Friday, March 1st. I'm Katrina Wagner, and today we have a new anchor on the desk, my cousin, Jocelyn Orrell. Today, Alex has two sets of highlights in the Sports Corner.
Also, we will hear from one of our very own Titan foreign exchange students.
Well, let's get into the news.
Here on campus, we have a number of foreign exchange students. For more information on how their Antelope experience has been so far, reporters Alina Kubekovic and Angela Maximchuk went and talked to junior Rebecca Saifi, who is from Spain.
Mom was the one who pushed me and do this because she wanted me to see more than just Spain. That's where I'm from. And at the beginning, it was hard because I didn't know my host family, but I got to know them and got to know more how Americans are and stuff like that, and it's pretty cool. I really like it.
Interested in finding out what it's like to go to an art school? Want to know if you could study there? There's a presentation today during Titan 28.
Now over to the Sports Corner with Alexander Huddleston.
Thanks, Jocelyn. Hey Titans, welcome to the Sports Corner. I'm your host, Alexander Huddleston. Today we have some highlights from the girls' postseason basketball runs and a couple words from a state qualifying wrestler and a swimmer getting ready for their season. This last weekend, junior Olivia Smith took part in the state tournament for wrestling. Reporters Laura Tweezer and Arsh Rai went and talked to Smith about how she made it and how her feelings were going into it.
I kept going, and then I went to practice, and then we went to tournaments, and I started placing at tournaments, and then I put that extra outside of wrestling. I went running. I went on a diet to lose the weight and make the spot in the 189s, and then we went to regionals, and I placed 5th in regionals, and then I placed 4th. I placed 4th in masters. So then I was going to state, and it was hard. It was scary.
Junior Alexander Luong and Vlad Marion are getting ready and fired up for another season of swim. Reporters Laura Tweezer and Arsh Rai went and talked to them about how their team is getting ready for the season.
The swim team this year is we're doing pretty good. We got a new coach this year, which is dedicated more to the team, and he's doing really good for us. Even though our pool had a little bit of issues, we got it fixed now, so we're getting in the water, we're getting our practice in, and our expectations for the season, we're hoping to improve compared to last year.
He coached Dorenzo. He's pretty cool, and he actually cares about us, which is kind of nice. But the pool being messed up, it's a little setback. I am one of the more experienced swimmers. I have been swimming for 6 years, so it's setback of me being in shape, but for the other swimmers, we're just still trying to push on through. We have a lot of meets and stuff that are not in our conference, so they're kind of different meets.
Friday, the Lady Titans varsity basketball team competed in the CIF Sac-O-Keen Section Division II Championship game at Golden One Center. The Titans came close but fell short to the Dragons of Sac High, 62-61. I was there to get the highlights.
Last Friday, the number 1 seeded Lady Titans traveled to Golden One Center to take on the number 2 seeded Dragons of Sac High. Not only did the cheerleaders show up, but also Miss Patton and her notorious red zone to cheer on the team. Titans made the first clash, taking the lead at the end of the first quarter, 17-16. Sophomore Kyle Lassane was held only to 7 points. However, still had 5 rebounds. Senior Ariana Span held down the fort under the net, scoring 12 points. Senior Kamiko Hostler also put up some points for the Titans, along with 3 steals. Junior Angel Jordan put up 9 points by making 3 shots outside the line. Junior Jordan Goodwin had a good game, scoring 11 points. Finally, sophomore Janiyah Harrell led the team with 20 points and 14 rebounds. The game ended on questionable terms. Sac High went for a buzzer beater but got fouled out after the shot. After missing 2 free throws, Sac High sunk the third, winning 62-61. Alexander Huddleston, Channel 5, Titan TV News.
After Friday's loss, the Lady Titans were seeded number 7 in the CIF NorCal Division I playoffs. Tuesday, the Titans hosted 10th seeded St. Patrick St. Vincent High School, and I was there for some more highlights.
Tuesday night, the Lady Titans hosted St. Patrick St. Vincent High School from down in the Bay. Sophomore Kyle Lassane was working her way to the basket all night. as too did sophomore Janiyah Harrell, who was ranked the #1 player in the Sacramento area. Lesane has practically mastered the no-look pass to the corner for her teammates to shoot threes. Lesane drives hard to the key, then passes to the corner where junior Angelina Jordan is waiting to send up one of her 2 3-pointers. Junior Jordan Goodwin played very aggressive, powering the ball to the hoop. As usual, senior Ariana Span was posted under the net, ready to strike all night. Titans won 61-50 to move on in the playoffs to play Heritage High School. And Alexander Huddleston, Channel 5, Titan TV News.
After the win at home, the Lady Titans then went on to the second round and upset #2 seed Heritage High School last night, winning 53-48. This is more of a redemption game as the Titans lost to them earlier in the season. The girls will play next tomorrow night as 6th-seeded Bear Creek High School. The game will start at 6 p.m. Well, that's all for me in the Sports Corner. I'll see y'all next week when I'm back at the desk. Now I'm going to hand you all back to Kat and Josh to finish the show.
Thanks, Alex. The Wellness Center here at Antelope helps a lot of students get through the tough times in life. From group therapy to one-on-one, students are surrounded by a sea of support. Reporters Jocelyn Orrell and I went and had a chat with the head of the program, Amanda DeCarl.
So the Wellness Center here at Antelope started just this past year. It started because the district noticed that there was a really big rise in anxiety and depression among teens, and that a lot of students weren't able to get the services that they needed. It can be hard to find counseling services outside of school, so they thought it would be beneficial to bring those counseling services to school. So we have individual counseling, we have groups, and then we have a space that's just available for drop-ins if students need a place to just kind of cool down, take a break, things like that. We see students in here every day. We have standing appointments with students, we have groups, and again, students just come in for drop-ins, so we do have students in here pretty much every day utilizing our services. Our hope is in the next year and couple of years to have more counselors available here, to have more groups available, to have after-school groups, to have lunchtime groups, and we'd really like the center to just be used by as many students as possible and to be able to reach as many students as need services.
Congratulations to the Antelope Speech and Debate team for their performances in this week's state qualifying tournament. 6 Titans went to Kennedy High School in hopes of earning bids to the California State Tournament in May. All 6 of them made it into their respective final rounds, with 5 of them earning a right to compete at the state tournament at CSU Long Beach.
On this week's Man on the Street, Andrew asked students if Androids were better than iPhones. Reporter Austin Nelly went and filmed with Andrew on Wednesday. Let's see how that went.
What's poppin', Titans? On this week's episode of Man on the Street, we ask you, are Androids better than iPhones? Do you think Androids are better than iPhones?
No.
Why is that?
Because everyone has an iPhone and you'll be a loner if you don't have an iPhone.
But like, the Androids are much more faster.
That's true.
Do you think Androids are better than iPhones?
No, they are actually terrible. If you have an Android, then your life is probably really sucky. And iPhones are way better, so yeah.
You think Androids are better than iPhones?
No, iPhones are superior.
Why is that?
Let's start with the graphics, okay? iPhone graphics are phenomenally superior. You ever listen to an Android? You ever like try and talk to someone on Android?
Listen to the screen?
No, listen to the sound of an Android, sorry. There's just so much wrong with Android.
Do you think Androids are better than iPhones?
Yes.
Why do you think, so you think Androids are better than iPhones?
Yes.
Why do you think that?
I think that because iPhones are, like, the government has a hold of iPhones pretty much.
You think Androids are better than iPhones?
No. Or wait, yes. Yeah,
yes.
I did. Yeah.
Why is that?
Because I have an Android, and I used to have an iPhone, but I didn't like it, and now I have a Samsung, and I like it.
Do you think Androids are better than iPhones?
Yes.
And why is that?
Because I have an Android.
Do you think Androids are better than iPhones?
Yes.
Why is that?
They just are.
Do you think Androids are better than iPhones?
I would say no, because they only have 2 pixels and their battery falls out a lot.
Only 2 pixels? Do you think Androids are better than iPhones?
No, I do not.
Why is that?
because even their emojis are weird, you know? They got the weird emojis.
Do you think Androids are better than iPhones?
Yes, because the camera's better.
Oh.
Congrats to this week's winner of the Titan TV Trivia. Freshman Alfredo Velasquez had to answer. The question was, what shade of red is our school color? The answer actually is scarlet red. Titans, go follow our Instagram at Channel 5 Titan TV and keep participating in our weekly Titan TV Trivia.
That's all for this week, Titans. So, Jocelyn, how do you like anchoring the Anchor Nest with me, your favorite cousin?
You're not my favorite cousin.
It's fine, you're not my favorite cousin either. Devin's my favorite cousin.
Well, I'm Devin's favorite cousin.
Have a great day, Titans.
And an even better weekend.